Hi Virgo, this is Jackie Tomlin, and thank you for stopping by. As always, if you're enjoying these, please take the time, like, share, and subscribe. And if you're seeking a psychic reading, contact me at JackieTomlin.com. Virgo, this is your full reading for the year of 2020. What is coming up, what you need to know. If you ever book a reading with me, you will find that I'll always like to end a reading with what you need to know because sometimes it's a little different than your line of questioning. So that covers more of the what, when, where, when, and why. That's what we're going to look at for 2020. So what I want to do here is we're going to go through all the categories, all the houses, all 12 houses. I'm going to pull you 3 cards per house. And at the end, I'll do a little bit further with the romance angels and the love reading because I know that's always a very popular question for all of my zodiac signs out there. But this is my Christmas present from me to you and sure thank you for your support. So, Virgo, first house, house of self. What's going on with you? First thing that I see that you're going to work on through the year of 2020 is self-esteem. Okay? Pretty centered, pretty grounded. There's been some changes for you guys. You're good with the changes, but there's still some self-esteem problems that you're going to be addressing in 2020. So Virgo, in that first house for you in 2020, what do we have coming up? We have a major arcana of the Fool. Hi, Blue Eyes. Then we have that major arcana of the Empress. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so it's ironic because I do see changes in the home, and that is coming up in yourself, and that reflects here with that Empress card being the home card and the Mother card. The Fool is, be warned of foolish decisions. What? Be careful of stepping off that cliff. Do you see what happens there? And that's when y'all get caught up in happiness where you're not thinking things through. So slow down with the decisions making. There's working on the self-esteem. But overall, you're going to be grounded, centered, and financially stable. So this is coming up in your first house of self. Okay, moving forward, Virgo, we're rounding up into the second house of money and finances. Okay, communications are good for you guys. Okay. And for whatever reason, I feel that money is connected and perhaps with a relationship, whether it's a close relationship with a family member or a love relationship. But I also see endings and new beginnings, and that's coming in the financial sector. And this could be a new way of making money, a new money adventure. Let's see what we have. Virgo, your second house of money for 2020. Virgo, you have, look at here, the Ace of Pentacles. Hi, Healing. You have the Seven of Pentacles. You have the Nine of Swords. So yeah, this is looking good for the House of Money. What we're looking in is that Ace of Pentacles showing a new beginning, a rebirth, a new beginning in your house of finances and money. Beside that is working and gaining. Now, what I said, we have endings and closures. There's the endings with the Nine of Swords. Something about to end, something to rebirth, a new beginning is coming up with this. Now, what you've got to remember here is with the endings and closure and money, with that Seven of Pentacles indicates something new. It indicates new money. This is an addition to your paycheck. This is an addition to your regular income. This is something new and coming in with that strong new beginning of money in the financial sector is just beautiful. But there's also going to be some kind of ending there as well. All right, Virgo, coming up into your third house. Third house is your area of transportation and communication. Okay, again, I know we got the Fool card in the first house, but it's like the foolish decision is shining through in the area of transportation, so be warned of that. Communication is not expressing yourself the way you normally do, keeping too much on the inside. And honestly, that's not normal for Virgo. It's also counting your blessings too. So let's take a look for Virgo. Transportation, communication, looking at the third house for 2020. Virgo, Four of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Hangman. Four of Swords showing you to slow down and rest, and that's kind of like where I said those foolish decisions. No sudden decisions throughout 2020, Virgo. Slow down, make sure you think things through. Then we have someone from the past. Okay. Transportations and communications. I'm thinking blessings are coming in, but it's coming in from someone from the past. For a lot of you, for whatever reason, I really feel this is a relative. Okay. Coming in from the past. And then the communications was where I see the hangman. This is where you feel like you're stuck, that you're not moving forward, you're not moving backwards, just not a lot of movement. And like I said, it's highly unusual for Virgo not to be able to communicate or feel that they cannot emote or anything. And that's what I'm seeing for 2020 for Virgo. So be warned of that. Keep the communication flowing. Coming into the 4th house, this is the house of home. Your residence, where you live, how things are going on at home. I see victory here. I see decisions here. And it shows that you're leaving past emotions behind. So, what do we have for the house of home for Virgo? Virgo, 7 of Swords, 3 of Cups, and the Moon. Okay, like you said, you've got some decisions to be made there. And the 7 of Swords, this is someone lying. This could also be someone stealing from you. Okay, so be careful in home and items being lost, stolen, things like that. 3 of Cups is a celebration. And the Moon, going back to where you have decisions to make that, you know, right now you're stalled out, you're delayed, but this delay is for a reason. My biggest concern with you on the home life is that right here, and that's someone lying or someone stealing from you. And since we're looking in that house of home, I would have to say someone stealing. So be very careful on this aspect right here. Up next, Virgo, is your 5th house, house of love. Now don't forget, stick with me through the end of this reading. I'll be taking a direct look at your love life for 2020 at the end of this video. But right now we're looking at the house of love for Virgo. Virgo, counting your blessings here, but it's also a warning of taking care of everyone else and neglecting yourself. So remember to love yourself first. And don't always put others before you. Virgo, you have the 6 of Pentacles. You have the 7 of Swords. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? 6 of Pentacles, working and gaining financially. Things are going on fine. This is in the love life. The King of Swords, putting your foot down, being assertive, taking authority. Like I said, you've got to love yourself first, because I see you taking care of everyone else and neglecting yourself. And this is you taking a stand. And you may do so because of that Wheel of Fortune shows your anxiety is rising in the love life. And what I'm seeing here, like I said, it's more or less of you taking care of everyone else and neglecting yourself. You're going to fix this. And if I could say when, I'm going to say around summer. Let's go from June to December, the half-year mark. June to December of 2020. This is really when you're going to start putting yourself first. Never a bad thing, Virgo. Next house is the 6th house. This is where we take a look at kind of like your health, your overall well-being, your mental, your physical. How's that going in 2020? Honestly, this is the area I say that you get what you want. It's also an area of sudden changes. A little bit of warning on the health. And like I said, this is never to be replacing any medical advice or anything like that. But it does show you get what you want in this area. Virgo, 10 of Pentacles. Judgment. The Hermit. This here, your well-being or whatever, comes in as your 10 of Pentacles. This is the highest financial card in the deck. Let's tie this back into your 2nd house of money and finances, as where I saw new money. Well, like I said, this is the highest card in the deck. This is your well-being. So there is some money coming in and some big money coming in for Virgo in 2020. So definitely some good news there. Remember, I said be open to sudden changes. Be open. Judgment says you don't have time to pass judgment. You're just going to have to roll with the flow. And beside that, you have the Hermit card when I say roll with the flow. The Hermit's what I call the wisdom card. You see the lantern there that he's holding? Okay? It shows the path before you is being lit for you. You need to trust. You need to tap into your intuitive side and trust where you're being led and follow that path, because this indicates where I said you get what you want, what you desire. This indicates you're also on the right path. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing for the time being. So definitely some big money coming into play for Virgo in 2020. Okay, rounding up into the 7th house of marriage and contracts. I have no fears with the contracts for Virgos. There's going to be signing of contracts. I think most of them are money geared. These could be loans. They could be mortgages. They could be car payments, student loans, something like that. I think there's going to be more than the signing of one contract for Virgo in 2020. Marriage, there's a lot of high energy surrounding it. So let's see what we have. Virgo, the 3 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords. 3 of Wands. This is your card of reflection. Looking over the past. What worked well for you, what didn't. What I'm seeing here is that there's been a lesson well learned. I still say you're very high energy in regards to being a sign for marriage for the year 2020. That some engagements could occur here. This could be a past connection of someone re-entering your love life from the past as well. But I really feel that this is more of like an engagement, more so than anything for Virgo. That 9 of Pentacles, going back to what I'm saying, there's going to be more than one contract signed, and it is all revolving around money. This is financial independence. This could be student loans. This could be refinances. This could be home mortgages. Things of that nature. The contracts and the documents that I see you signing in the area of marriage and contracts are all pertaining to money. And the 2 of Swords showing that you have decisions to make. Now, also tying that back into the well-being house of that 6th house of showing that you need to be open to sudden changes. So there was the Fool that showed in the 1st house that you need not make sudden changes, but it says to be open to sudden changes, okay? And that you do have decisions to make. But when you're presented with decisions, this is when you need to slow down and think things through before taking action on those decisions. Okay, rounding up into the 8th house, endings and wishes. What's going on for 2020? I go back for the past connection that you're reconnecting with someone from the past. That reconnection, I also see you rethinking your options. Okay? More than one wish will be granted, and honestly, I think that really starts at the first of the year and goes throughout the year of Virgo. It doesn't show me necessarily how many wishes will be granted in 2020, but let's go with the average of like 1 a quarter, and it's very unusual for me to see it starting in the first of the year. So I'll throw that out there as well. So what we're looking at is endings and wishes for 2020. The Chariot, guys. The King of Wands. The Page of Cups. Starting with that King of Wands right there. King of Wands is you taking authority. You putting your foot down. Like I said, loving yourself, being true to yourself, putting yourself first still shines through. This is under your wishes. This is absolutely you getting more than one wish granted. The Page of Cups. And like I said, I'm going to go with endings on this. Someone from the past. Someone from the past you may end things with. You may rethink your options. And I say because what they offer is just not what you expected or does not meet your expectations. But ultimately in that area, in this house of wishes, you guys got the Chariot. Now, if you're familiar with my videos, you know that the Chariot is my favorite card in the entire deck. The Chariot comes in as the unexpected. It is your yes answer. It is you get everything you want and desire, but it comes in totally, totally unexpected. When you least expect it, timing and place, all of that. This is coming in your category of wishes. It's also coming in with that person that's not meeting your expectations. So totally unexpected to the good and wishes granted. Okay. moving forward, we're coming up on the ninth house, and your ninth house is your abilities, where your strengths lie. Okay? Okay. Your strength lies with changes. Changes and plans. Okay? Hey, A. Smith. Changes and plans. What do I mean by this? I mean that, let's go back to where we're talking about the sudden change. Sudden changes. Okay? Change in plans you can roll with, but at the same time, delays in plans actually turn into blessings for you guys. So changes and delays. And this is your strengths and your abilities. Okay? Five of Wands, Knight of Wands, and Six of Swords. This is awesome 3-card draw. This is in your abilities. This is your strength. Where are your strengths at in 2020? Hey, Dorothy. Strength in 2020 is overcoming obstacles, handling problems, addressing confrontation, bringing someone from here down to here. This is your strength. Your strength is in a residential move, someone moving in, someone moving out. This is your strength for 2020. This is your strength. This is leaving the troubled waters, moving into the calm waters. This applies for your entire year of 2020. This is your strength. This is that travel and knowing that you're not alone on that journey. That is your strength for 2020. Guys, this really speaks volumes for you. Okay? Amazing, amazing amount of energy there for your abilities and your strength. Coming up into your 10th house, this is your area of business. Okay? This is business, work, career, things like that. Fear and worries are leaving. Something you dreaded, something you feared that was going to happen in your work or career is not going to happen. Be warned that there's a little bit of jealousy surrounding you. So it tells me you're hardworking and you're very, very good at what you're doing. So, yeah. Some jealousy. Fear and worries leaving. I also see a good healing energy going on. Business, work, and career. Virgo. Guys, got the Sun. You have the Emperor. You have the Three of Pentacles. The sun shining brightly in everything that you do, things working out to the best in the best way possible. The Emperor. Now, this is a general reading, so this could be a male or female. This is in your business, your area of work and career. This is a dominant, controlling type person. This is a leader. This is a mentor. This is someone that's going to help you get to the next level. This could be a partnership in a business. This could be a loan officer. This is someone that wants to push you further than where you've ever been. Okay? Three of Pentacles. There's your fear and worries leaving. Your fear and worries leaving over money. And like I said, throughout this reading, we're coming up on the end of the houses, and throughout the reading, I've seen financial strength in Virgo from January as we progress through the year. So fear and worries leaving, it's over money. You're finally going to embrace that what you do, you're never going to be unemployed. You're finally going to embrace that people want to help you, people want to back you, and that finances are a thing of the past. It's nothing for you to sit around and stress about. Next house coming up, this is your house of dreams. This is the 11th house, okay? And in the 11th house, what we have, going back, reiterating all through this reading, no quick decisions. No quick decisions. Also, changes with a child or an upset with a child close to you, something to do with a child. Ultimately, we have seen more than one wish being granted for Virgo. I do see that your dreams are coming true. I know your financial dreams are coming true for you, Virgo. So Virgo, your 11th house of dreams, Knight of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Eight of Cups. This is beautiful. Knight of Cups. You guys are dreaming about romance. You guys are dreaming about love. We'll soon find out those romance angels, because this is coming true in your dreams. Okay? We also showed that y'all are very strong on a marriage and contracts for engagements in the year of 2020. Beside that, kind of driving that point home in that 11th house, is the Hierophant. This is the card of manifestation. This is that visualization board that we're going to talk about later tonight. This is keeping things positive, dreams coming true. I mean, you've got manifestation in your dreams house. It doesn't speak louder than that you can manifest and get exactly what you want and desire. So make sure you keep that energy positive and not negative, because remember, and I tell you this all the time, you can manifest the negative as well as you can the positive. Okay? And I really think that everything that you're going to manifest is going to be positive, and one of it is going to be an offer of love. Then, guys, we have the Eight of Cups. Love seeing the Eight of Cups. To me, it says you're going to live to be 100 years old. It is that ability to daydream. It's the ability to look over the past. It's the ability to say, you know, this worked well and this didn't work well. What I like about the Eight of Cups, falling with that manifestation energy and falling in the love life, and the reason I say that you'll live to be 100, it shows you're carefree. It shows that the best of Virgo comes out of when you're frustration. When you're frustrated, when you're alone, when you're thinking, when you're daydreaming, your best thoughts and ideas come out of Virgo, and that stands strong with you throughout the year of 2020. Coming up on the end of the houses, 12th house, okay? This is, I'm not going to say the area of problems. This is your warnings. Anything that you need to be warned about, what you need to be made aware of. Anything threatening, okay? My biggest thing to you, you're very strong throughout the year in finances, and I would have to advise against foolish financial decisions, because we do see that Fool pop up with that. So let's see what we have as far as your warnings for 2020. The Knight of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and Justice. Woo! Warnings, going back to marriage and contracts, okay? Something come rushing in. You beginning in the love life. Justice. Justice being served. Contracts. Okay, so warnings. What am I looking at here? For some of you, actually, this could be a separation or a divorce. Be totally honest about that. Okay? For others of you, this could be a marriage. This could be the signing of contracts. This could be prenups that you're signing. Okay? But remember, you're very strong in love. We're very strong in finances. But with the love and the contracts combined together, be careful. Remember, we go back to those sudden changes and to think things through, because there is a warning here. Now, to answer the question that we started with, what does Virgo need to know for 2020? Ultimately, what do you need to know? Whew, Virgo, Five of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Message here is coming through very clearly. First of all, that Five of Swords says, let your defense down. I go back to that first house of self in the beginning of the reading, where we're talking about there's some self-esteem issues there that you're going to work on throughout the year 2020. No feeling less than, let your defense down. People are not out to get you. Okay? You're slowly making this year about you, but it's going to be a slow transformation for Virgo. Thank you. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles, reiterating, redriving home that this is a strong financial year for you and strong in business. This is a good business offer coming to you. So what you're looking at for your year 2020, what you need to know. Let the defense down, work on the self-esteem. You're strong financially. Financial struggles are a thing of the past for you guys. Financial worries are not where you need to apply your energy. Okay, and I really, really want to stress that to Virgo. For whatever reason, I'm seeing that very prominent for you guys in 2019. There's been a lot of needless worry, a lot of needless energy spent into financial problems. Eight of Wands. Love seeing this too. Total victory, total success, total happiness. Good way to sum up your year of what you need to know. Now with that, I'm going to throw in there Slow down on decisions, especially decisions that require action, because you guys do have that Fool attached. Thank you, Asma. So, but this is what you need to know for 2020. And you guys refer back to this video as we go through the year. We have the Five of Swords, let your defense down. You've got the good financial deal. Do not apply energy to financial problems. Happiness, total success, and victory. All right, now we're going to take a direct look at your love life. Now, guys, I also remind you, I haven't done this for myself yet, and I do plan to do so later tonight. Go back to the channel's playlist. Look at December. I'm thinking December 2018, or it might be a playlist for 2019. January, so anyway, your last year reading for this year for 2019 are up. And I'd love to hear from you guys as far as how did that resonate as we come up on the end of the year. I haven't done it for myself, but I plan to. Okay, romance angels, same focus. What do you need to know? What does Virgo need to know for their love life in 2020? All right, Virgo. Messages are strong. Really go with what we saw in the houses here. Your first romance card says, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And what I said with this reading, a lot of this is your focus is not on your love life. It is more or less on taking care of you. It's loving yourself. It's putting yourself first. It's knowing it is okay to put yourself first. And I know somewhere in this reading we talked about where I said you had to love yourself first. And that's what I'm seeing here with the free yourself. Okay? Next card coming up says finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Bam. That was in the what you need to know in the warnings. Do not interact your finances into your love life. If, like I said, for whatever reason, some of you, this is going to be separation and divorces. For other you, this is going to be a prenup. Money and love need not go hand in hand for Virgo for 2020. Okay? So please let us remember this. Do not involve your financial sector into your love life in 2020. Upcoming, and I think a lot of you need to know this when it says, we talked about that there was someone from the past, and there might be someone from the past that you're letting go. It says release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Going hand in hand with that free yourself, of loving yourself and putting yourself first, I think subconsciously, if you guys dig down, there's something here you need to let go of. Okay? Now, Virgo, please take me seriously when I say this, and it's cliche, and you've heard me say it before, and it's so true, that sometimes you have to close one door completely in order for another door to open. I'm seeing that here. Whether this is a particular ex, whether it's a past hurt, there is something there that you need to shut down completely. No cracks in the door. Don't leave it open. Shut it. Okay? Because when you do, it's when you free yourself. And when you free yourself to relax and take care of you first, it's when you're not looking, and when you don't expect it, it's when the right one comes into play. Overall, Virgo, I can say you're looking at a fantastic year. It's going to be a much different year than what you saw in 2019, even though I don't really think 19 was a bad year for Virgo. I think it's been financially strong. Not financially strong, but financially weak, or a little bit financially challenging. It's not going to be a financial challenge in 2020 like it was in 19. Love coming in strong. Just remember, you've got love, you've got money. Don't mix the two. That is one of your warnings for 2020. So thank y'all guys for watching. Join me later tonight, 7 p.m., the weekly check-in. I'm going to try to get to Libra's reading today. We'll see if that happens. If not, it will be tomorrow. Thank you guys, and have a Merry Christmas. Bye.